And welcome to another episode of Deep Driving. I'm actually parked right now, so this is deep parking. Um, I did a workshop yesterday where we spent a good hour and a half talking to directors and letting them understand about how we are powerful human beings and we get to choose to be responsible for the actions that we take and also the meaning that we give things, like when someone says words to us that could be interpreted as being mean. I firmly believe, and I think more and more people are seeing this because they're choosing to be responsible and powerful instead of being victims of their own mind. They're understanding that we're the only ones that get to choose to be upset. We're the ones that get to choose to really be triggered. Like, triggered is such a ridiculous thing that takes all the responsibility off the human being and blames everybody else. Because people still live in that world that people are supposed to be a certain way based on their opinions, and which is just utterly ridiculous and impossible. So during the workshop, something came up where I'm working with the teachers, and in the beginning, I asked them, I'm showing them a pre-frame, which is a way to give a hint to a child as what you want them to do without actually giving them an instruction. So I do a visual pre-frame and I do an auditory pre-frame. So I'll say, do I want you running or do I want you sitting crisscross? And the kids get it, especially the kings and the queens of the classroom, the brilliant ones. And the workshop was over at 6:15, and I asked, does anybody, are we leaving here at 6 or are we leaving here at 6:15? And somebody yelled at 6 o'clock, and I said, oh, somebody wants attention. Lighthearted, everybody laughed, we moved on. 5 minutes left of the workshop. Everybody's quiet because they're filling out evaluations, and this person decides to, as loud as possible so everyone can hear me, decides to hear her, decides to let everyone know that how upset she is and how sad she is and how I treated her disrespectfully because I made her look a certain way when I made the comment in the beginning of the workshop and about, someone wants attention. She's like, I don't want attention. And then she proceeds to tell everyone, I just want to make sure that I can get to my JT, Justin Timberlake concert, that's 5 minutes down the road. And she proceeds to tell me how bad she felt, this and that. And I looked at her and I said, well, I'm not going to say I'm sorry because I don't believe I'm sorry's are real. If you believe I'm sorry's are real, ask your kids how sorry they are after they do something to get your attention. So I said, I apologize that you took the words that I said and made them mean something else. And that hurt you. And she looked at me and she turned it right to me and said, are you blaming me? And I don't remember really what my response was, but we talked an hour and a half about being responsible for our own choices and being responsible and accountable. I love the directors that were at the workshop because about 10 of them afterwards came up and said, don't worry, that was ridiculous. And then one director comes up and goes, for someone that doesn't like attention, she certainly made sure that she got all the attention possible from everybody. And my world, I'm thinking about this as I'm driving, working with kids. We teach kids ridiculous concepts like when a child does something to another child, we ask the child, we ask the victim, how did that make you feel? Or you made that person feel bad, or you made that person feel that. And we do that because we're trying to get empathy from the child, but it's wrong. We're teaching them the wrong thing. If we're teaching preschoolers that you can make somebody else upset, and we're teaching preschoolers that you were made upset by somebody else instead of being responsible and being accountable for your own emotions, and it's just going to keep on going the way that it is, of people complaining, people whining, people not wanting to work super hard to be recognized in life because all they have to do is tweet something and have 15 other people that don't work hard or don't do anything in their lives, and then they tweet something on top of that, and then you feel important and you've done nothing. My invitation is work hard, follow your dreams, do what you need to do, and stop teaching children that other people can make you upset, or we're going to keep on creating a world of victims. No one can make you upset. I'm sorry, some people don't want to hear this, but no one has ever said anything to you that's gotten you upset. You have heard the words, you have interpreted the words, and just like the artificial intelligence computer program that we are, you made those words mean something and you don't want to be responsible for it, so you chose to blame everybody else but yourself. And now you have an opportunity. Be powerful, be responsible. Words are words. You can choose to give them meaning and hurt yourself. Being angry doesn't hurt who you think it does. I got that from Jim Carrey's new show, Kidding, on Showtime. Being upset at somebody else is like drinking poison, waiting for them to die. So stop hurting yourself and just give it up. Words are words. That's it. Somebody says something mean to you, look at them with love and just ask them, how's your day going? Like, do you need a hug? Is there anything I can do to help you? And watch that person shift. It's your choice. You're powerful. Or you can completely blow off everything that I said and go back to your life, and then one day you'll die. That's what happens. I appreciate you if you've been listening. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and breathe.